As an outdoorsman, fisherman, hunter, gatherer, trapper, nuisance wildlife management person, there is a respect for all my harvests that people don't always understand. I harvest an animal in a fair chase, me and the animal, right? Sometimes I lose, sometimes the animal wins, and I lose, and vice versa. Sometimes I win, the animal loses. When I pull that trigger or hook that fish and put it on my deck or wherever I'm fishing, I take a second and thank that animal. That animal is going to be utilized, but it was a living, breathing animal. And that's not something I take lightly. I harvest animals. I harvest a lot of animals. And I believe the indigenous tribes had it right with that, you got to honor your harvest. And I especially think that's true when it's fair chase between hunter and fisherman and animal. The thrill of the chase is when there's fair odds between the animal and me. Sometimes I win, sometimes the animal wins. If I go out of the woods empty-handed, I'm going to take a second and say, you know what? You guys won today. Tomorrow's a new day. And that's me respecting that they won today. They won that day. Now, when I pull the trigger and kill a deer or something, I won that day. And I respect that animal. I harvest that animal immediately. I take care of it. I thank that animal. I thank you for providing food for me. I thank it for being there. I respect the animal and its environment and all things like that. And that's just me as an outdoorsman, somebody that values the fair chase